Things are a little bit broken. All of the settings have been changed. Yeah, I think I've fixed everything. Hello, everyone.
Mikey!
Are we streaming?
We're streaming now. Yes.
Okay, cool.
My microphone changed to a Samsung Q2U microphone. Whose responsibility is this? James. Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
So James broke everything. Fair enough. Yes, we have the full gang. And we have a ton of comments to do on this professional
In case
live
my plane
stream.
goes down, I had to show my face one last time.
Your plane goes. Oh yeah, because when are you actually flying out?
You should be here tomorrow, right?
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh.
Why does it say voice connected not the best?
I'm excited that you guys are all going to be together, and I'm not going to be there. I'm definitely not jealous.
Yeah, when's Mitch flying in? I forgot the dates that he's.
Wait, is Mitch?
In LA.
Wait. I didn't think Mitch left LA.
What?
Mitch lives in like Pasadena now.
Oh, I thought he was like up in San Francisco.
No, he moved back from San Francisco a while back, but he lives like it might as well be San Francisco because it is way east of the 405.
Oh, okay.
It's like east of Hollywood. I think he's in like Pasadena or something like that. I forget where it is.
East Hollywood. I was just telling these guys.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, there's no East Hollywood, James.
There's nothing east of Hollywood?
Don't spread misinformation like
East
that.
Hollywood.
No, I'm not saying he's in East Hollywood. I'm saying he's east of Hollywood.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're telling you. So stop telling people.
You said East Hollywood. You said the words East Hollywood.
Yeah, and we look like, Danny. So there's no East Hollywood or South Hollywood. No.
I understand.
Don't ever let anyone tell you differently.
I'm not the one struggling with this concept right now.
Which one is it? I think it's Pico. There's like definitely a divide in Hollywood that if you live like north of Pico or south of Pico, I forget which street it is.
Did you know?
It's not. It's only differentiated by neighborhood, not by like we don't call it South Hollywood or anything like that.
Well, we might call it West Hollywood.
Well, yeah, because there is a West Hollywood. There's
a North Hollywood. Yeah, and there's a North Hollywood. but don't ever be mistaken.
Boulevard. So it's north of Santa Monica and south of Santa Monica. Oh,
so if you're not in East,
you can see it right here on the map. Oh, that's not East Hollywood. That's Little Armenia.
If you were in the southernmost point of Hollywood you could go, would you be in North Hollywood or East Hollywood?
No, that's what you call the upside down.
The upside down. Okay.
You'd be at the Grove.
But there must be.
Oh, speaking of which, I cannot wait to go to the Grove. Nordstrom's.
No, you're not going to go to the Grove, are you?
Hell yeah, I am. That was my old stomping ground. I don't know. I used to go there a lot. I like the movie theater. And the farmer's market's pretty cool right there. It has a lot of fun little food kiosks. And there's a Greek restaurant there. So Ulysses Odyssey. I even remember the name. Nailed it. Oh, don't go there, though. It's a terrible restaurant. No one ever go there.
Oh, what, you're trying to just keep it so it's a locals only place and it's a secret that nobody knows about?
Only, bro. You know what
I'm tweeting it. I'm tweeting about it.
Idea for a video. Someone playing the Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion.
Are you still tweeting, man? Come on.
No.
Wow. James.
Well, first of all, actually, this is a great opportunity for. This is a great opportunity for me to blast, to like publicly finger blast, point my finger at Zach, and finger blast him.
Okay, I'm watching, listening.
Zach,
bro. Is this the Kevin
Zach
Pollak
added me, atted me. Is that how you say it? About Kevin Pollak, about
Oh,
voiceover
Jesus,
actors
I saw
taking
that.
jobs.
That was.
He atted me.
He added you
Now-
about what?
He was like, "Oh, hey, Kevin Pollak, at the Heen thinks big like actors shouldn't take jobs from people like him. Are you trying to take his job? Like, don't you have enough going on?" Like,
Oh, weird.
You
that is
expanded
some
a little
creepy
bit.
level.
I was much more concise.
Okay, go ahead and tell me what it was. Tell me what it was, and tell me that that's.
Hold on, I gotta go to that.
It's on
terrible
Twitter?
website. Look
I
it up.
could not
It's
find
on-
it. I saw a message on my phone and read it, and I was like, pretty like. And then I looked.
It's right
I haven't
here.
read it
He
in
said, at Kevin Pollak, should actors like yourself take jobs from the talented voice actors like the Heen when you don't have enough going on? Hashtag asking for a friend.
So
did he call you?
yeah, he called me and he's like, "Who is this guy?" And I said, it was kind of like that moment with Jesus where I don't think it was Peter or whatever. I was like, I don't know who that is. I denied you.
Oh, when
Even
Zach
though you could just
Dant?
quite clearly
I don't know
just
who
look
that
at,
is.
look at your profiles
when Peter
and realize
denied
you're both
Jesus 3 times.
Is that what it is?
worked
Kevin
against-
asked me 3 times, and every time I was like, I don't know Zach Dant. And he's like, I didn't give you his last name. And I said, I don't know what I just said.
I don't know Zach Dan from Hawaii. I didn't tell you where he's from.
Jesus. If you go to Zach's, God dang it. If you go to his tweets and replies and scroll through it, he's a freaking menace. What are you doing, Zach? Why are you hassling people?
I am the trolliest troll of them all.
Yeah.
You're bringing it up on the screen.
The one below that is at Matthew Perry. Holy S word. Could you sound less
I've
like
been playing
Chandler?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and it has that actor from Law and Order in it, and all I could think of was just like, damn it, James Heaney should have gotten this role. Actors need to know to keep in their lane.
Here's
Replying
the
to
thing.
Taco Bell UK, I've got $28. Feed me Seymour.
You get that one? Do you get it?
I mean, I know what Feed
I've
Me
referenced-
Seymour is. I need to get out of here.
It's the Fox News guy. You didn't hear about him talking about inflation, and he spent $28 on a lunch
Here's the
at
thing,
Taco
Zach.
Bell for one person. Okay, go for it.
Let's focus back onto this
Let's focus.
tweet. What
Yeah.
was this in? What was this about?
I was playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I was just like, look at all these fucking actors taking these jobs of voice acting from my friend.
Was Kevin Pollak?
And I'm coming to LA,
COD?
so Kevin Pollak's just gotta watch out, dude.
Kevin Pollak?
Oh my
That's
god,
not-
you're
What are you
gonna get
talking about,
canceled,
Zach?
So
Yeah,
Zach,
we're
let
canceling
me
you right now. Danny, we cancel him.
Yeah.
Let me
Bye, Zach.
explain my point of view a little bit more thoroughly because I probably didn't do a good job at it.
What-
First of all,
what is
I'm
this
not
in
a voice
reference
actor.
to?
Well, I went through because Kevin's got a huge catalog of things that he's in, and he was in a couple of cartoons. He was in one episode of The Simpsons, and he was in
Oh, well, come on.
the
That's
Injustice cartoon movie, and he plays the Joker, the President, and some other person. I don't remember who it is because I was like, "What is
year?
Kevin doing?" 2021.
Yeah.
So, but here's my real the reason I talked about it in the first place is because Chris Pratt was playing Mario, and I love Chris Pratt, even though I probably shouldn't because we probably don't have a lot of things that we share that we believe in, but I just didn't like the fact that it was Chris Pratt's voice.
What about
playing
that?
Mario.
Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior.
Well, we have that in total common. But I can't
You
help
guys
it.
go to
I
the
don't
same
know.
church, right?
Every day. But I like his acting.
Damn.
I think he's funny. But what he does is he plays himself in every role that he does. And he does a great job at it. But when you're being an animated character, you need to do like a character. So Kevin Pollak, on the other hand, not only
does, he
is he
goes,
not as...
This world? He says like a little, yeah.
Yes.
You know,
But
it's
I
his
just-
voice, but he's going like,
It's just the nuance.
He's
James,
playing
you're not
himself.
getting the nuance a real actor can deliver.
But this is the difference: is Kevin Pollak is a caricature actor. When I haven't seen the Injustice cartoon, but my guess is when he plays the Joker,
Injustice.
you're not thinking to yourself, "That sounds like Kevin Pollak," because Kevin Pollak's playing himself. Kevin's a character actor; he plays wildly crazy characters, and that's different. Like those, and I'm not a voice actor, so he's not taking jobs from me. I'd like to just
from
get a
what
job.
I get from you, Kevin Spacey is cool doing voice acting work in your mind.
I think Kevin Spacey is more like Chris Pratt. Like Kevin Spacey's characters, there's
Kevin
a lot of
Spacey?
movies. Kevin Spacey's in a lot of movies that I think are really good. I know he's canceled.
But you have a lot
Call
in
of
common
Duty.
with him.
I've got a lot in
Chris
common
Pratt, you
with
don't
him.
have a lot of common with. But Kevin Spacey, you do.
Well, But
Holy
Kevin
moly.
Spacey was in one of, I think it was Ghost. I forget which of the Call of Duties. And he does a great job at playing Kevin Spacey in a video game. But at the same time, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'd rather people come into games and have a voice that's unique and represents a character that you can't even picture them being.
Okay. Drilling
Fair?
back down
Hey,
again. What does this have to do with anything? How did this come about? Where did you say this? On what platform?
I think I said it to you.
I said it to you, and
I
probably
was
while we were
not
playing
paying
Resident Evil. In
Oh,
Resident
no, I
Evil,
didn't
I
get
was
it.
talking about how, like, VO characters, like, probably complaining about the Mario movie, which I'm going to see, absolutely. I just think in my gut that whoever played the video game character Mario probably would have done a great job at playing the
Okay,
movie
so
Mario.
let me just surmise this so we can move on. Zach, just tag the Gamefront video when you're gonna at Kevin Pollock. Moving on.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
don't get involved in this one.
I really do want James, though, if you go see the Mario movie, can you just like really loudly in the audience just do yours interpretation?
It's me, a Mario. Well, see, the problem is I would have the exact thing that everybody didn't want, which is this like stereotypical ignorant white guy pretending to be an Italian Mario. That's the way I would approach the character, and I don't think many people would appreciate it. So what they probably should have done is
that. That's exactly what I wanted.
Well, when it was announced that Chris Pratt was going to play Mario, everybody was like, he's not even Italian. He's going to be doing this like stereotypical Italian accent. And I was like, yeah, that might be a little weird if he does that. But it sure as shit would have been better than him playing the guy from Jurassic Park in the Mario movie. Or the,
It's true.
It's true. Chris Pratt is pretty one-laned. I'm not going to deny you on that.
But he's great at that
man.
one lane. I really love him playing himself and like Chris Pratt with dinosaurs.
Right,
Chris Pratt in space as
Danny,
Star-Lord.
This is
Have
the
a
Chris
little
Pratt podcast,
So-
people. What
Just
was your
upsetting.
feelings on him and the separation of Anna Faris and him? And now it's
I
with
never.
the Schwarzenegger
Oh,
lady.
with that, I don't know that. I don't follow Hollywood drama as much as I should.
But okay, Zach. I
No,
guess
you ended
let
it.
me-
You had your last word.
But then it kept going. So Zach, all I'm gonna
Okay.
ask is that you don't at James's personal friends with public.
Yeah, and call them out in
personal
public.
friends now. Huh?
Yeah,
No, but the way you
He's-
say,
he's
but,
my
no,
Kevin
personal
but-
Pollock is his friend.
I go to
It is
birthday
fucking
parties
creepy and
like,
weird for
see
you to
him.
do that. And
But-
if you don't see that that's creepy and weird, then you have a problem. That's
well,
what
That's
I
the
said.
internet, baby.
no, the
That's
thing that
what
makes
it's
it
all about.
no, but the
is
thing
creepy
that
and
makes
weird.
it worse.
I don't know. I think you guys don't get it.
No, but the
Is
thing
that
that
Kevin
makes
has no idea. That's why you got to tag the videos. Be like, James said this
it's
at this
that's
time
not
mark,
the
and
worst
James
thing
said
about it. The worst thing about it was the hashtag at the end that made it look like James had put you up to it.
Yeah.
that was
No,
the
there's
bad-
a,
that
there's
was
a
the rough
million
bit.
things wrong with it. Zach, you can see
That
that
was
you
the
were
bad
completely
bit.
in the wrong and it was stupid, right? Right?
I'm gonna have to take this offline and think about it.
No, there's nothing to think about.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
cancel him.
It's
Cancel
free
him.
entertainment.
Cancel.
Cancel him.
Cancel
we
him.
have-
Cancel him.
You know what is a big difficulty for me is sometimes I say really dumb
Emails.
things.
Oh.
Emails. Sometimes I say dumb things, but I always forget that when I have said something dumb, it's an extraordinary opportunity for me to grow publicly and say out loud that, you know what, I was wrong. And let me just say, a couple weeks ago, I
James, are you referencing
disgustingly
the one time that you said you were wrong to me?
one time
And you're
I
just
ate
going
oatmeal.
back to the well over and over again to talk about how
You forget all
humble
the
you are.
times I've said. I just said I was wrong earlier today about eating oatmeal disgustingly and lying to my close friend Morgan
Oh, God,
about
we're
it.
still
That's the same
talking about
time.
this.
And that's the same time.
2 months
It's
later.
time.
Well,
I'm gonna I'll edit my tweet if it lets me. I think Elon will allow me to, and I'm gonna put that timestamp in instead.
Just
There you
delete
go.
it. You should delete it and then send Kevin a message saying, "Hey, sorry, I'm Jesus' friend. I thought this was funny, but obviously it wasn't."
or
Yeah.
um,
It's just so this is like not even the fact that you made it look like James put you up to it, but the fact that you didn't even include the context of like what you were referencing. Like it's not
Yeah,
clear
no one
that
knows
you
what
were
you're talking
about.
This is the same thing.
Like,
when he's
it
on
made
a rant,
sense to
like,
you.
no one knows what
Only
you're
you.
talking about.
Stuff out of
Nobody
context
else.
is hilarious in my mind. So
It's not.
You guys are like telling me.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Man, that was funny.
Zach, today's the day that you can become Zach as a real adult boy.
I think it's funny that James was trying to like use your one time that you apologized to Morgan too.
Yeah. Actually, Morgan forgets, but there was another time about 6 months ago that I apologized to Morgan.
He remembers every time.
I don't apologize often, but God, do I grow when I do.
You backpedal also after you apologize. You're like, well, if I say sorry, does that like, and you're like not really saying sorry, like you meant it.
All right. Actually, this is a great opportunity for me.
Now, and I'm in my own person. So
the most egregious thing that's happened during this entire thing is that you told Zach that Kevin called you or messaged you.
Yeah, that was
because
a lie.
Then Zach now knows that he has the power to.
Well, actually, Kevin didn't call me.
Well,
Kevin didn't call me. I lied about that.
It was
he did.
TAA?
No, he didn't call me. He hasn't contacted me about it at all.
Okay, I gotta
actually
get out of
wait.
here.
Hold on,
No,
Morgan. Wait,
this.
Morgan. This is great. This is great. Let me take this opportunity.
Bullshit. No,
Morgan.
No,
please.
Danny, cancel me.
Please, Morgan.
Cancel me, Danny.
Morgan.
Danny, get me
Morgan
out of here.
Figured out what the only option he had was to cancel himself.
Yeah, get me out of here. I don't want to be a part
Morgan,
of this.
I'm sorry.
It's that moment in a zombie
I'm
movie.
addicted.
You got one bullet left.
I'm addicted to lies. I'm a bad guy.
You're freaking trying to. Oh, I got canceled.
This is so off the rails. I'm just out of control.
James, I love you. I did start to feel really bad there for a second, but I was really trying to stand my ground and be a man.
Yeah, and I was out here defending you.
I know. Well, so the thing is the tweet really happened, and like it's possible that Kevin picked up the phone many times and thought about calling me, but it feels so hurt he didn't.
No, he didn't think. He didn't even see it. He was like,
I saw how many followers he had. If he actually had noticed my tweet, I actually. That's why.
Zach, what you don't understand is he reads every tweet and he reads every email and responds to it, and sometimes he'll get like an email
James,
like Best Buy.
We don't believe you.
Yeah, because you've already told lies.
We don't believe you.
So we don't.
You've
know
lied
if
so
anything you
thoroughly
say
that
is
now
like,
nothing you say means anything.
This is the boy who cried wolf.
This is, and the problem is, people are now almost starting to feel sorry for Zach because you were the one telling lies.
Yeah.
Like that's how.
Don't worry, there wasn't a crowd of people all telling me I was wrong and I was a piece of shit right there alongside with James.
No, it's still wrong. It's still wrong. We're still in the wrong. That's not
okay. As long as Morgan stays with his,
it doesn't absolve you from that. It just. I would have let
it. I'm not absolved.
I'm sorry,
Morgan. No, don't apologize.
I need to.
Rude.
I need to apologize for a few things. I'm sorry that I lied.
No, don't apologize, James, because I don't want to hear about this apology 6 months from now when you told me how great you were for apologizing for lying to my face again.
Well, and to me, right? He lied to all of us.
Well, I don't care about him lying to anyone else. It's to me that I really get hurt by it.
I'm sorry.
I'm dehydrated. All that.
I hate lying.
The best ways to wake
it's one of my. It's one of the things that just I hate it. It makes my blood boil.
I can't. I just hate to have to say this out loud because I'm trying to get off the. I'm trying to get off the habit of it. But I love lying. I love lying. I'm gonna work on it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
He's like, lying right there saying that.
Yeah.
No. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, you like lying. You just said it.
I don't know why. It's a guilty pleasure, like picking your nose.
Yeah, I bet he wasn't even walking punkered in the rain. He's just like,
I was walking punkered in the rain. Come on, guys.
We don't believe you.
Some of these things are true. I can't
Some
live
of
a
these
complete
things are
life
true.
of life.
You parsed it out. Can we get through this? I need to go home.
Okay. Well, I think assuming there's nothing actually announcement.
Why do we gotta start one of these things where I'm mad? How does it happen every time? Can we just have a nice time? One time?
Yes. We can. This time. Starting now. Roll the intro.
All right, don't talk over the intro, guys.
Tell me when it's done, though.
It's done.
It's done? Okay.
We're done. Okay.
I gotta take this sweater off. It is hot in here. That's not a lie.
Zach is a real boy. Honk. David H. Sorry to correct you, Danny, but a little trivia. Before the creation of the color TV in 1958, there was no color. Everything was in black and white. So not only purple wasn't a color, there's no color at all. Game friend, of course.
Wait, what?
So stupid. See if the ghost.
We've destroyed Morgan.
Never expected that. Pelagius 040. It's about squatting. Lucas is a buddy. Run into the first game. Who's in the Precious Alchemist? Elmono Mike 4940. Those are the fighting words of Dana King.
Wait, slow down. Next video. No. Please, Morgan. I really am sorry. I know I've betrayed your trust again.
Yeah, listen to what you just said.
I know. I'm sorry. But I need to know what that David H. comment about black and white TVs and what about purple?
Okay, let's start again. Very quick. So,
out of here.
This was a Plague Tale Requiem. Zach as a real boy said honk. We understood that. David H. says, so here's the thing, right? There was a part in the game where we were in a marketplace and someone was making a comment about how lovely a colored piece of fabric was, and I was trying to explain that back in the Middle Ages or whatever it was, there was no color purple. I mean, there was like natural things could be purple, like flowers and stuff, but like there was no artificial color. Like it couldn't be made. You couldn't have purple clothes, for example, because nobody had figured out how to make purple.
Sure.
So that was the context. Well, I don't know. Back in the early 10.
Did you know that there's quite a bit of evidence?
James, shut up.
Because wouldn't the violet flower, or like, couldn't they just get the coloring from that?
You couldn't dye it into. Well, they hadn't figured out how to do that yet.
All right, 18-year-old student William Henry Perkin created purple in March 1856 during a failed chemistry experiment.
That's back in the Victorian era. That's how recent purple is.
Produce quinine.
Indeed.
Now, this is a little known fact, and I don't think it's a lie. At the very least, I'm just wrong. That's a natural thing for a human to be. But the color blue, people couldn't see the color blue back during when Homer wrote the Odyssey. There is no wording for the color blue because they don't believe that people had the ability to see that visual thing on the spectrum. And to this day, there is a color between yellow and orange that women can see, and it's only 1 out of 5 women that can see it, and that no men can see it at all. It's just not genetically possible. So there's a little bit of color trivia for you. And some of it might be wrong.
Scientists generally agree that humans began to see blue as a color when they started making blue pigments, so about 6,000 years ago.
What is this magical color between yellow and red? What?
Well, in the Odyssey's, well, I guess I'm referencing it just a novel, but
wouldn't that just be yellowy orange?
The information that I'm trying to share that could be wrong, I promise it's not a lie. But I listened to a Radio Lab episode on color, and I thought it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would they say if they saw the ocean or the sky if they couldn't see blue?
Well, the ocean really isn't blue.
Colors.
Well, it depends where you are. Like in Hawaii, I'm sure it's blue.
Doesn't that song say "Sail the Ocean Blue"?
What song?
And once again, the sky.
But yeah, the sky's definitely blue. You can't get around that one.
I get that totally shallow reef areas are sometimes more turquoisey greenish blue, but I would feel like there's still the spectrum of blue in their lives. But
would people just
6,000 years ago?
They called it wine dark.
Wine dark?
Yeah, throughout the Iliad and the Odyssey, phrases and descriptions are repeated. The wine dark sea being only one of the most familiar and poetic of these.
So maybe a dark red?
I used my own reference against myself.
Interesting.
The ocean is a great gullet.
Okay, we're getting into Pirates of the Caribbean.
Swallows things whole, man. We played Sea of Thieves. We know what's up.
I know, it's true. But yeah, so David H says that actually before 1953, it's all irrelevant anyway, because before 1953 there wasn't any color because everything was in black and white. Because if you've ever watched TV before 1953, it's clearly all in black and white. So
okay, so that was just a joke line, huh?
It's funny.
I thought it was in reference to something serious.
No.
But we did learn something.
We learned a lot about color today. Good job, boys.
I didn't know purple wasn't invented until the 1800s.
Yeah, this is a good point. How did people see lapis lazuli before they could see blue? It doesn't make sense.
They could see it, but because it was so rare, there wasn't a description of it.
but I hadn't thought about it when I had heard about it. But the sky is definitely blue. But sometimes the sky seems white.
I
that's
honestly
called
think that they
clouds.
would describe it as as an extension of green,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
not its own color.
Anyway, the Spanish Inquisition. Steve the Ghost wasn't expecting that.
No one's ever expecting the Spanish Inquisition.
No one's ever expecting the Spanish Inquisition. Pelagius. He mentioned. So Lucas is the kid who I didn't recognize at the start of the game, but apparently he was in the first game. So I clearly just didn't remember him. Fair enough. And then at 4940, for the context there, something or someone in the game said, "Oh yeah, I was playing like a game, a puzzle game," and the guy running the game was like, "You're the best person who's played that today." So I made some bold claim about being the best gamer at Gamecom. I don't think it was a joke.
Yeah, it's not very funny because I'm the puzzle master.
Tough stuff, man.
James isn't even bold enough to say he's the best gamer at Game Freak. He just calls himself the puzzle master.
Shut up.
And tonight I am your puzzle master. Oh, you guys solved it already, huh? Wasn't that tough? Ooh.
Let's just get down to business. Elden Ring,
Dark
number
page.
62.
I keep having my comment deleted. Gamefront, we're honestly not deleting them. If they're being removed, it's YouTube doing so. And then
That'll hold on
GamerWorld.net.
for a while.
YouTube deletes comments and shadow deletes comments. The shadow delete is extra frustrating because you can't see the comment on your own account.
You can,
but
see the
nobody
comment
else
on your own account.
Oh, it'd be nice if YouTube gave a heads up about a reason for deleting a comment. I didn't even know that was happening. Could Dark Page tell us what it was, or is it something that's so like offensive that
That sounds like classic Dark Page, actually.
yeah.
We don't know because I checked the moderation queues and there's nothing there. So I genuinely have no idea where they've gone because I certainly didn't delete them, and they're not in the queue. So God knows what happened there. I couldn't tell you, unfortunately, but it's definitely not us. It's not me anyway.
Is he forgetting to hit enter?
Straight from it's not us. Oh wait, it's definitely not me. Could have been one of these assholes.
It's YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube. YouTube
Oh,
probably
Bill hates
does.
YouTube, apparently.
Yeah, YouTube probably does remove comments that contain certain words potentially. I have no idea, but
And we'll never know.
well, we
Ice,
we don't
James,
know.
Morgan, you're a mailman. I don't know what that means.
I mean, it's been a long time since we recorded this video.
Ice 5208. Oops, he did it again. Classicing. Oh, it got tagged twice. We gotta see
again.
what that is.
I'm sure it's just normal gameplay.
No.
I did it again! Amazing!
Oh, you made me take my glasses off. Oh.
God, how do
That's
How
the thing
did
when you
you
know shit is serious. Takes the glasses off. Fuck. I gotta rub my eyeballs, my corneas.
Yeah, that's pretty
There
bad.
we go. The cornea rub. Contemplating shoving your fingers into the back of your brain.
Oh my god.
Anyone seen that movie, The Phantom, with Billy Zane, and they had that when the
Oh yeah.
microscope shoots the needles into the guy's eyes or something?
Mm-hmm.
I
Nightmare of mine.
I just want to say to Pill, I've never done that. I very nearly did it once, but I actually stopped in time to not actually do it.
No,
fall a lot,
you've
though.
done it. I'm almost
Oh,
like 100%
I
sure.
fall off all kinds of ledges, but I didn't do that. I didn't fall off that bit. I nearly did it once. I very nearly did
You
it
mean that
once.
specific spot? That's like
He'll do
Yeah.
anything for love, but he won't do that.
I have never fallen off that specific spot. Never.
Yeah, that specific spot. But I've seen you yeet yourself
Oh,
off.
I've
And
yeeted
like
myself
wrecked.
off many a ledge. It's true. I don't deny that.
Yeah, yesterday was the most impressive, where you had no reason, but you just went yeeted yourself right. off
Yesterday was
right.
the yeeting special. I think yesterday I must have done it at least for like 20 times in one stream. It was bad.
Jesus criminy.
532, so powerful. What
Or
is this
torrent.
about?
I think this is just how strong I am. It's got to be.
Oh, it does nothing.
What the frick?
All right.
Literally no damage. It was such a animated wind up as well. It was like
Dark Page, get my boys some Sacred Tears. Brad Hahn, all those TV show nut shots probably bring sacred tears to the eyes. Do you not have Sacred Tears? You have Sacred Tears.
I haven't picked any Sacred Tears up.
James, nothing that you personally can abuse is not cheating. Oh.
Nothing that you personally can abuse is not cheating. What does that mean? Can you break that down? Nothing that I can
let's
use.
make sure
it's saying that you personally, you, James, anything that's abusable by you is not cheating.
in the game.
Whereas, like, if somebody else was using it, it might be considered cheating.
But the double negative makes it sound like anything that I abuse is cheating, because nothing's not cheating.
Well, it is so nothing you can personally abuse. If you would think of it like an Excel formula, if you put that in brackets,
okay,
nothing you can personally can abuse is the item, and not cheating is the yeah.
So, James, you can use whatever you want. That's what it means.
All right. That's a confusing statement, but I'll take your guys'
It's just because it's hurtful a little bit. That's why you're having trouble swallowing it. Kamikaze Ice, I bet James feels like Gandalf from the Lord of the Weed parody version.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Ulastyles Botnet, there are lots of OP wondrous physic combos you can make, but if you really don't know them and are just mixing them without much of a plan, then you're probably better off just doubling up on the half health physics for an extra full health flask. But hey, I heard the Nelsons love it, so perhaps you should stick to what you're already doing.
You know what everybody's talking about, these nut shots and Nelsons, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I have a better memory than you, and it's probably because you got so candle sick after Halloween. Remember, this is the episode where the entire time you talked about a TV show that he had one role for me, but that role had my nuts getting smashed in all sorts of ways.
This is a really good episode.
I can't believe you haven't just completely been skewed and roasted by people. I thought you would have to do a walk of shame today about this.
People think it's really funny.
No, they don't.
Yeah, and what's your show, James? Because you had a show, and then Danny.
That's why Ice called me the mailman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Well, because you're the mailman, and he's your landlord. Which show is which?
No.
Oh, you're the mailman on his show.
Yeah,
on James's show.
On James's show.
Yeah, but on yours, he's your landlord that constantly.
James, you remember that, right? Because your memory's so good.
It's his nuts constantly hit.
How did your show go again?
It turns out my show sucked, and it was unmemorable.
No. See, here's the beautiful part. Your show and his show are going to have crossover characters, and that's Danny and I.
Uh-huh.
And we're the only connecting thing.
James's show eventually gets canceled.
Right, but and you're also completely different character. Like, you're the same actors, but you're different characters in the other show. So when that show gets canceled, you know, your spin-off character maybe was the mailman in his show, and that's the one that continued on. It's like, oh, the only good thing from the show is the mailman. Let's take the mailman and we'll continue. This is his life at an apartment. He's a mailman. He's paying for his, apartment, and he's got this crazy landlord that constantly gets hit in the nuts.
It's kind of like Frasier from Cheers, but that wasn't the only good character. That's kind of the spirit you're saying.
Yeah, they did it that's how a lot of shows went back in the day, baby. It was a spinoff just with side characters.
It's a whole different world back in the 90s.
El Mono Mike, 5552. Okay. I'll like to see what Danny King has to say about that. Had fun. Great content, guys.
It's probably the same thing where I
don't think it is, Paul,
right?
No. 5552.
Let's check, just in case it is, because it would be great if it was.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah, that's what that is. Whoa. So what do you think? I'm better at combat than you.
I've thought in that moment that you were better at combat. Because
do you still think that now?
He did pretty well today. So I don't know. It was based off of what I had seen the last time we were together.
You have to pick a favorite, Morgan. You can't just sit on the fence like this.
Well, right now. You guys both have very glaring problems with your combat.
You care to elaborate on
Danny
this?
Doesn't really have any
I would say at this moment right now, James is better at combat.
It only took a decade. 2 almost now, right?
Well, he's better after a decade. He's better than someone that's been playing for less than a year.
Why do I have 2
I'll take
coaches? Like, why isn't Zach coaching James as a guest on Elden Ring?
Yeah. Why isn't Zach coaching James? This is my question.
A good question.
Full time, he could coach both you guys. Zach,
I've been in that seat, baby. Done my time. Okay? And there was even free soda pop involved in that, and chips.
The free soda pop and chip It helped a lot.
Yeah. No. Oh man.
So who's got a good Beastie Boys vibe?
Zach does.
I was just. Oh no.
All right, I'll do it with a Beastie Boys vibe. Uh-oh, here we go. It's the grand return. Big Morgs and the Heen, they trying to learn how to navigate through the Atlas Plateau. Progress 8. That's a big fat no. But
Wait,
did
have you never heard
get
a
a
Beastie
weapon?
Boys song before?
Yeah, this sounds that's like.
But did you get that weapon that I never got? And have you got the rape of your cause is that right? The Nelsons will love it. You sure showed guts. Now for the love of God, man, protect your nuts.
I don't know if anyone's seen the M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Visit, where the 2 kids go to see their grandparents, but the one little kid thinks he can rap. I was on par with him.
I have not seen that.
It
So he's pretty good, huh,
Solid, dude. Yeah.
Pretty good.
A rap written by M. Night Shyamalan in a Jason Blumhouse.
Shalaman?
Shamalama ding dong.
Shalaman?
Shamalama ding dong. Seriously though, how do you say his last name? Or should we just say M. Night?
I think it's
Oh, damn it, Danny. Make me
I
look
don't
so
know.
stupid saying it so smoothly.
Shyamalan?
I was gonna say something.
I don't know.
Say it again, Danny.
I think I had to
you
say
said
the
it
whole
perfect.
thing. M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
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 Yeah.
Shyamalan.
N. Might Shyamalan.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good job, guys.
GG.
Danger Dad. If you put
It
that weapon
just
in your
occurred to me,
hand,
I'm roughly 20 hours behind the Elden Ring playthrough. Oh no.
This is no.
luck, bro.
Danger Dad's comment is like really good advice.
if you put a weapon in your hand, you can use it to hit things with. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good
That's
stuff.
for Danny and for
It's very
Yeah,
true.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
mesmerized by this
Danny,
advice. It's
I was
revolutionary
wondering
advice.
if this was misplaced.
No,
Are
it's
your videos? Where's our
I-
videos with the comments?
I'm taking it very
You're
much.
pretty
to
good
heart.
at that. Even though you have the biggest sword in the fucking game, you'll somehow find yourself unequipping it and having a hand that you're swinging at something and you don't even notice. Crazy is that?
Would you say that Danny does a lot of fisting?
I think this is
Yes.
This is all
Yes, he
just
does.
lies and slander.
gamerword.net. Whoa, 4K? Looking good, dudes. If I was a movie director, I'd put you guys in a movie.
Right. Sounds good. Put us
That
in.
explains why he's not a movie director.
Yeah, do it. Put us in,
Oh,
bro.
I'm so looking forward to just seeing what people think of this one. Gory, funny, musical, Repo, the genetic opera. Paris Hilton gets her face ripped off, literally. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
It's fine. It's an okay movie. Have you none of you guys have seen it?
I haven't even heard of it, but I love
mean, if you
gory,
like
funny
music-
musicals.
Yeah, it's exact. Oh yeah, because you're a Trauma fan. It might
Yeah.
be up your alley a little bit.
Have you ever seen Nudist Colony of the Dead?
That sounds oddly familiar.
I don't know if it's easy to get anymore, so you might have to find some like sort of bootleg place because it was a really bad
We're
movie.
good.
Oh, well,
it's
Morgan,
so
I was gonna
good.
say Ninja Cheerleaders. It's a pass.
It's not good?
Hard pass. George Takei could not save that film. Michael Perry,
No.
no, didn't do his duty. That guy hasn't been good since Streets of Fire, and that's a good musical with Willem Dafoe. Check it out.
Nudist
Love it.
Colony
what's the-
of the Dead.
Wait, is it?
Zach-
So it has.
Zach,
a
do you
musical?
remember
It's
the?
musical?
I don't
Okay.
know why I thought of this, but the Capoeira movie. You remember that from the 90s?
No.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah. The
yeah.
the
What is
teacher
it?
who's like teaching everyone capoeira,
Yeah, is it Ray
and then
Liotta?
he has to like fight. No,
Who was in that?
maybe
I don't
it is. If they make Ray Liotta do capoeira, that's pretty fucking impressive. Capoeira, Ray Liotta from fucking Goodfellas. He's in Call of Duty as well. Full circle.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's called Only the Strong, 1993.
The best zombie map is the Alcatraz one. I mean, at least in that.
Yeah,
segment.
with Danny Trejo.
No, Danny Trejo's in a different one. I don't think that was.
Oh, not Alcatraz. That was the icy one.
Yeah, and that one has George A. Romero, where he's actual like zombified as a giant.
Yeah,
version.
he's like the
That's
boss
a lot
version.
of fun. That has Sarah Michelle Gellar, Robert Englund, and I'm trying to. Oh, and Michael Rooker from.
Oh, I love Michael Rooker.
That's a great one, but that's I think from the previous Call of Duty. The next one is
that's the first
Alcatraz.
Black Ops.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Dark Page says Black Adam is good. I don't know. It was like, I think I rated it 3 stars. I thought it was good. Wasn't
and
great.
You saw Shazam, right?
I loved
Zach,
Shazam.
This is crazy. The guy who is the star, Mark Dacascos of that Capoeira film,
is the Double Dragon.
He's in Double Dragon, but he's
Iron
also
Chef.
He's the Iron Chef guy, the chairman on Iron Chef.
Yeah, he's like his nephew. He's the actual like
nephew?
main guy's nephew. I'm pretty sure. Like
is he from the Costco family?
He's in the Costco family.
But he's in Double Dragon, and he's also one of the villains in John Wick 3, I believe. He's badass,
Yes,
and he's also in Hawaii Five-0 for a small stint of the reboot.
Well, nobody watches.
I know way too much about him.
That's too local.
You know what it was? Yeah, that's true. What is how's LA 5-0 going? Doesn't every area have their own version of a show now? Because I think we got our own NCIS, and I know you guys got one.
Well, we got a couple NCISs. We got NCIS North Hollywood, NCIS West Hollywood.
Oh, damn it. I wish you would have said East Hollywood just to be like, oh, wait, Danny, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Behind the curtain.
Oh, wait, this is
Back
just the tutorial video?
Oh, this is just the tutorial video.
Oh, the one where you guys just go through the menu a bunch and don't turn VSync on?
Oh, my.
What?
It's literally the first thing. It's like you're just
Brad Hahn, isn't this? Wait, where are we?
Brad Hahn.
We're on the second one?
Yep. Yeah, Brad Hahn.
Brad Hahn, isn't this the one that the logo is a giraffe performing a lewd act? Checks? Yes. Dark Page, gosh, dying in the tutorial. How else would they learn how to die? Good call. Wait, Dark Page, is this true? Is Black Adam good? I almost went and watched it last night. I'm going to go watch it later this week.
Well, James said
I watched it.
Okay.
I told you. It's good. It's good.
I'm not trusting you, James. You're a liar.
That's true.
Dark Page has never lied to me.
Okay, well, I was going to say on Rotten Tomatoes, audience is liking it, critics not huge fans. So, hey, if you're in for a big superhero movie, I think they're kind of rebooting the whole thing, right, with this one?
Yeah, this is the relaunch of the DC
EU.
Yeah, I think they did a great job at it. I can understand how some people might be rubbed the wrong way because there's some pieces of this story that are a little weird.
Well, and there's people that are very, very into the Snyderverse and are mad that they're cutting him out.
Dude, fuck the Snyderverse. That shit sucked.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like this,
but I didn't say I love it. I said there are people into it. I don't have to like it. It's just
so crazy. Well, no, I just mean like the gall of them to be like, he's so great. It's just like everything he did up until that last Justice League, where it was his version, was pretty much shit. That was a 4-hour like, hey, I guess that makes up for those last 3 turds.
No, I watched like 15 minutes of the Justice League Snyder cut, and I was like, I'm out of here. This is so, this is so
turned
boring.
Off by the 4:3 ratio. It's true. It's basically like he did Watchmen again. I loved Watchmen.
I loved
it. It was
Watchmen.
like he's just like,
I thought they did a great job with that.
I'm gonna do this again, but like it's just once again.
I just don't see DC characters as these dark, brooding.
Right. It's Batman is the only one. Everyone else, because then that's when they throw that stupid Flash humor in. And speaking of which, that guy's a douchebag.
Yeah.
My island wants nothing to do with that guy.
He's your guy. Danger Dad looking very cute in that thumbnail pic. You guys own him. Amazing Jays. Imagine if Capcom does an RE6 remake. They would overhaul almost every part of the game because the original is so good. Steve the Ghost.
No, you read that wrong. That last chunk is pretty important.
He said
I can't believe,
bad.
James, I heard you say that you actually think this is good. You better be.
I'm
his
enjoying
favorite
it.
one.
I'm watching
having
you
fun.
fucking roundhouse kick your way through the goddamn game.
Just like I would in a real zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait for the second one. I was loving the train
I don't
sequence.
think James would make it. James's zombie apocalypse
I'd
strategy
have you.
is to find me. But what you don't know is that
He'd be
out
dragging
of here.
Punkert behind him on a leash.
I have a
Not if
waterproof
it's-
bag
if
and a
it's not
surfboard.
raining.
I'm going straight to Catalina Island. I'm just gonna paddle out there.
It's gonna be like Escape from L.A. That's what the situation will be with Morgan. Has anyone seen that film?
It's been a
No.
while, but
There's a moment
It
where
was-
he's surfing on Cahuenga or something because of the toxic waste is now like come up and it's actually like surfable. And I can't.
I watched that
remember who's-
before I moved to LA. I think I
Who's
should
the
watch
guy
it again.
from Easy Rider that I'm totally blanking on?
Not
not
Sean,
Dennis
not
Hopper, the other guy. Colin
Robert
Smith.
Oh.
Redford.
Fuck,
no,
man.
Robert Redford.
Oh, dang,
No.
dang.
I think he is in that.
Tad Williamson?
No.
Steve the Ghost. Is that the Helena?
Steve the Ghost. That's him. He's in it. He's Dennis Hopper and Steve
romance
the
sang
Ghost.
about. Oh, is that? That's actually a good observation. Hugo, a male adult in their prime, so they're probably 43-ish. I still got time. Yes. James was trying to say he's in his prime, even though we all know he's past
Wasn't
his
sorry.
prime, right?
That was great to hear when you said what you
Uh,
thought prime years were.
I mean,
You know, they're in their prime. They're in their like 40s. They're like 43.
I'm in
or
peak
something.
performance right now. I'm in peak human performance.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Then oh man, then I'm at my peak performance.
2012 was when it came out, and in October. So James is right, barely a decade old.
I mean, a decade is a long time.
Especially in
Yeah,
gaming.
like, mm-hmm.
That's like still using a Windows 95 PC when Windows Vista came out. Like that's a long period. of
Windows
time.
Vista. Did anybody use that?
I did. Anyway,
No.
Steve
But
the
you're a big Windows guy. I would say you're the biggest Windows guy I know.
Yeah.
I mean, Windows is good. It allows you to look outside, and on a sunny day, it likes.
Quick question: how many windows are in your room, Danny?
I have one window.
Lucky.
Gotta get you some more windows.
I only
I
have
need
3
more
Yeah,
windows.
windows.
in the
James
whole
has
house.
none.
I have no
Where it opens the door and lets him look outside every once in a while. Oh, go walk Punkert now.
Steve the Ghost, press B to call Morgan a cutie that loves QTEs. Hate it. Pill, if that's how you just tutorial went, I am slightly worried about the continuation of this. No, I'll be fine. Games with Heath, awesome. Powell,
Which one would you like as a reply?
You are.
Yeah, you
are.
are. That actually
Oh.
works good though. You are.
Yeah, it does, but thanks kind of seems, yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
Powell.
Like it.
Hey guys, I think you should
Maybe
play
it's-
all 4. They are distinct campaigns. Each one features its own set of protagonists and tells its own tale with some crossover between them. Leon and Chris' campaign are around 8 hours. Ada and Jake's around 4. With your skill, you should finish everything under 40 hours. And if James, starting with Leon campaign, Morgan would have to play Helena, Chris and Piers, Jake and Shiri, Ada and Agent.
We'll see.
I just love the agent storyline. Fantastic. One of my
Is that
favorites of
that's your
all
favorite
times.
one?
Yeah, because the game's shit.
Okay, well that's
Okay.
not selling.
I mean, I just want you to move on to 7 and 8. To
I
be
want
honest,
to just
but,
Paris Hilton my face off like from Repo, the genetic opera.
I mean, the game can't be that bad if they give you 40 hours of content.
Such a slog. It's
Is it 40 hours of content or is it 10 hours? 10 hours of
no,
content
no,
4 times?
yeah. It looks like it's 12 hours is what he's written there, but
Yeah, and he's
40
saying it'll
hours
take
is
us about
what they're
40
gonna
hours.
get. Yeah. So for
Well, I mean,
Kinda
it also has the caveat of with your skills, you should finish everything in under 40 hours. So
Right.
That
That's
was a dig, huh?
That was the
I was
jab,
thinking,
Danny.
it,
That was the
I
jab.
mean, yeah, it probably.
Roasted.
Anyway,
oh, who wants some coffee?
this was a
I'll be a
Halloween,
barista today.
oh
This was
wow,
a-
the Halloween
a
spooktacular.
Halloween spooky time. I enjoyed doing this. I think it was great fun. I would
I
certainly.
had a good time on Halloween too.
Yeah. I'm sure you did. Where were you?
Yeah.
I was chilling. Big brunch, just chilling, you know.
Oh.
You missed all the fun, man. We played a bunch of.
No, I had fun.
Did you watch the
Yeah,
stream?
I'm sure he had a
back?
good
Did you
time.
watch the video back? I'm sure you had more fun.
No, I
than
didn't
we
watch
did,
the
yeah.
video back.
You would
I
enjoy
poked
the
it out,
concept.
saw what you guys were doing.
It was similar to like when
Yeah.
we did the PlayStation demo discs, but instead we just downloaded a bunch of like horror games off itch.io, and some of them were really good actually. I liked the Baby in Yellow. That was good fun. I enjoyed that one.
Yes, I did too. James did not appreciate that one at first.
It just wasn't scary. Like it wasn't even.
But it
was
escalated,
just
right?
it did, but I mean, it was a good game. But I don't want to raise
James can
kids.
make a better.
I don't want to raise kids.
That's why I'm
It should have
avoiding
been the
having
scariest
kids.
thing ever. Like, oh man, imagine being left in charge of a child, and they're demonic.
Aren't all
Fuck,
children?
man. It's true. They are. They're all demons. So they become their own. Well, no, I was gonna say they're always terrible.
What was the
adults.
one you bought for me in the supermarket?
That was probably my favorite of them.
That one was really good fun. That was really silly. I forgot the name of it.
Oh yeah. I did. I forgot it.
Super the
Escape
employee
the-
of the month.
Employee of the month. Yeah.
Got the first letter
Look
right.
at the big brain on James.
Don't
Employee-
shake
Dark
your head
Page
too much,
says-
it'll fall out.
To be fair, maybe Bam Margera didn't have the same impact in the UK. I mean, because he has absolutely no idea who that is. LMAO.
Bam Margarita.
Danny, go
So-
ahead and
so-
do it in a British accent.
Well-
say what? Dark Pages
This
coming?
next line.
Well,
Oh.
one, say the name correctly because it's spelled correctly. I'm pretty sure. So James
Yeah.
is reading it. very,
Bam
very, like,
Margarita.
What is he? A pizza
I'm-
margarita?
The
Oh, you're
Bam
doing your Mario
Margarita.
impersonation?
Margolola.
Margarera? Margera? Is it Bam Margera?
Majera.
Margera. Okay.
Margera.
That's I'm a big
Margera.
fan. I'm a big fan of Bam.
Anyway, so I was confusing Bam Margera's. I was confusing Phil Margera
Margera. Okay.
with Don Vito. Is what was happening.
No,
Later
you
in
were
my
you were
stream.
confusing Phil Margera with Don Vito.
That's what I just said.
Phil.
Yes.
I
that's
heard
right.
you say Bam again. Sorry.
No, I said Phil.
That might just be.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I heard Bam
but-
too.
What? I didn't say that.
I might have been saying Bam at the same time you were saying Phil.
Right,
Whether
right,
you
Danny.
said-
So calm
whether you
down.
said
It's okay.
Dan
Don't go
or
Don
not,
Vito on us.
I heard Bam.
Bam.
Anyway.
That's what I heard.
Dark Page
This is
says
why-
this is a fun
this is why-
rewatch.
But you were
And,
saying a lot of like sketchy stuff, throwing it
the
at Phil
stuff.
Margera.
I made a lot of
You were
slanderous
claiming he was in
libelous-
prison,
accusation.
and yeah, and then he was dead. And
Danny,
you know, it's
I think you should apologize.
I apologize
yeah.
to Phil
Now
Margera
here's your chance.
for accidentally.
No, apologize to Kevin Pollock.
I apologize to Phil Margera and Kevin Pollock for making slanderous accusations that were
Wait.
untrue. But
You know you
Guys,
hacked my
there's
Twitter
a
and you
little bit of a
wrote that.
problem.
I'd never.
So, wait. Don Vito is Vincent Margera?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Wait,
What's his
why
dad-
is
what?
what
what's
is
his
that? What do you
dad's
mean
name?
he is Vincent Margera?
So Don Vito is Vincent Margera, and his dad was Phil Margera, and I confused the two. They were brothers.
There we go.
I
It's
could-
his
so
uncle.
so he's his uncle. I was thinking of his uncle. So I was accusing Phil of the things that
Yeah,
his uncle
Vito
did.
was the psychopath who had like one good eye, I think, and you know was always just like it was basically me, just like ready to blow up. So, you guys want to do a reality show? You know which character I'll be taking part of. I'm that firework cracker on the side. Who invited
I'd be
him?
the guy that like tries to bring everything and de-escalate it and get everybody to just get along.
You find that when you enter a situation and start lying about stuff, that it de-escalates the situation.
Hey, I found in my life, and I'm trying to kick the habit, but sometimes a real good lie can really de-escalate stuff. Like, oh, I don't know who left the dishes in the sink. I'm just trying to come up with something right now. But you'd be surprised. A well-placed lie can
we
completely
just see Aaron
de-escalate a
flash through the
situation.
background with a katana, and then James just gets cut in half.
It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough when there's only two people that live together when you try to use that lie.
Must have
But
been
the
that
nice
ghost.
thing is, Punkert's always there to take the blame.
Just you sit her on top of the
I
dishes.
think Punkert
like,
pooped
well,
on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. Granted,
Punkert's
Punkert's never done that
over.
before.
And how many times have you done it?
I mean,
Haven't we all pooped on James's floor though?
That's why he had to pull the carpet up.
yeah, you can't. You can only clean the carpet so many times.
It's easy,
It was
it's easier
shag,
to
too. It's
clean
kinda
wood flooring,
nasty.
It's true, yeah. Wipes
Oh.
down easier. Steve the
good
Ghost
taste in my mouth
said,
right now.
oh God, 2 hours 32. I can't believe you walked past that spill. You're getting written up, Danny. It got its revenge in the end.
It sure did. It killed you.
It killed me. So don't ignore
Yeah.
puddles of water on supermarket floors. It's no joke. People die that way. This is Bayonetta number 3. This is Pelagius saying that this is a comment.
But is it really a comment?
Oh,
Is it-
that's what.
What
yeah.
are we gonna argue against it?
What is
James?
a comment?
It is
I
a
don't-
comment.
What's a comment?
This
This
is. A
is-
comment.
If a comment falls in
That
the woods,
is.
is it really still a comment?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
El Scorcho says, "Why would anyone boycott it?" And then Danny says, "The original VO for Bayonetta claimed she was only offered $4,000 to reprise
Yeah.
the role, and orchestrated a boycott. Turned out she was lying about the circumstances,
Wait, I didn't hear about this.
and then suggested
Yeah, neither did
people
I.
donate to the anti-abortion charities instead of buying the game. This can't be real.
This is what
It
happened.
was
Danny,
all
Did you? Is that 100% sure?
Yes,
You're like.
and I'm
You
not
wrote
confusing.
that.
I'm not confusing it with.
I
Phil
know I
Margera
wrote to
or
Kevin
Margera,
Pollock,
yeah.
but you know
Yeah.
that is you stating some
That-
stuff.
no,
because I
this
think-
is you can go look up at PC Gamer or IGN or everyone's written about it. It's fine. It's a fact.
I haven't seen it.
No.
I'm pretty.
Okay,
I
well let me
saw
go
it
find
on
you some
Phil's
links
comment
because you
about
don't want to
it.
Google it for yourself.
Before the point where you're saying that she was turned out she was lying, I did not hear that was the truth. I heard the previous part, so I would like documentation, please.
Sure, I'll send you some now.
No, or wait, an apology or documentation? Because
Documentation.
no, I'll take both. No, I want both.
They couldn't see Pill's comment down at the bottom. I don't know why.
This is
maybe it's
this
not
is
a comment.
It's a
Maybe
spacing-
it's not a
spacing
comment.
issue.
That's why it's not showing up.
Below
James's
the- it's all the
logic
way down
is
there.
strong.
It's fine. It says this is a comment. Pill,
And then
but
there's
nobody
another
comment.
comment.
Oh no! Read more.
Oh wait,
Yeah, go ahead and read more.
it is.
All right, let's go ahead and read some more.
well, I'm trying to find the thing for him.
Oh no! You can get that from
Oh,
later. I
if
just
it's
trust
out
you.
there, it should be pretty easy. But yeah, you can find it later.
Oh really? I'm just avoiding
saying-
spoilers. See, Dark Page. Dark Page is always honest about doing
There you
new games, and people can't even watch them because they don't want any spoilers. So I don't know, what's the right thing to do here.
go. Danny
Because I-
Yanetta? King Yanetta?
Danny Yanetta?
Beefcake. I like beefcake.
I prefer beefcake.
Zach's a real boy. This is what I'm talking about.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking?
It was
about?
that. I was talking
What?
about that.
And
Well, it's
Danny,
in the
are you
video.
gonna do a full playthrough of this?
No, this is another one of Danny's quick
So,
one look and sees.
this is
like
this
his
is this is
Saints
IGN.
Row.
I think IGN. This is by Logan Plant. I don't know if he's related in
that
any way
Mitch's friend.
to Logan Tree, but this is the whole story, and then I suppose this is the section that you want to read.
Well, you could just send it to me. Well,
Yeah, but you were calling me a liar, so
But
I just
honestly,
thought
now
I would,
what the
I wasn't
unfortunate
calling
thing,
you
Zach,
a liar. I
is
was just like
Zach.
stating
Now
what
you
need.
have to apologize to Danny.
You also,
This today sucks.
yeah, you made a lot
Danny,
of
you just-
whoopsies.
I've done a
Zach,
lot
you
of
stepped
bad.
in it. Okay, that's a
Done
good
so
start.
much bad, and I
End
stepped
it with
into
"I'm
this
sorry,
week.
Danny."
I
End it with "I'm
apologize.
sorry,
I'm
Danny."
sorry, Danny.
it's okay. I forgive
I'm
you.
sorry.
Anyway, Elden Ring episode 63. This is the good stuff.
You did do good stuff.
This is the good stuff.
Ulasiles Botnet says, "You're so bad at fighting perfumers. Bad enough for me to single out said badness." Oh, which one's a perfumer? Is that the guy that like sprays fire?
Yeah.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I think I struggle with those boys, to be honest.
1912, Ice says, oh, a piece of candy? Oh, piece of Heaney? Oh, piece of Heaney? What?
Let's see it.
That'll
make sense.
Let's see it.
Yeah, Ulasal's comment isn't shown. For whatever reason, the bottom comments don't pop up because we can't go down far enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I might need to fix that for next time.
Oh, those are the perfumers.
Those are the perfumers. It was just you saying that everyone's trying to get a piece of Heaney.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll save my perfumer story for when we record again.
Okay.
Because I have a story about perfume.
You guys ever seen the movie Perfume? It's really good. I recommend it.
Jeez, I'm a seahorse? Oh, wait. No, I went too far.
Yeah.
3113. Let's see it.
I'm sure this is not as funny as that emoji makes it look.
Ooh.
I cannot get this open for the life of me.
It was a very guttural roar. It was like a...
Yeah, it was.
3113. Let's see what that's about.
That's the same
Enemy
one.
going
That's the
hot.
same one.
Let's see it again. Yeah. Enemy go.
Let's hear it again.
Roll it.
Baby flailing Heen.
Nailed it.
It's the swing and then the laugh. It's great.
Did you guys not get sound on the clips?
Oh, that's probably because the things are all broken. From someone changing all my source inputs and outputs. Again, I'll fix it for next time.
Who is using the fan mail one?
Whoever has the Samsung Q2U microphone.
That's me, but I never do it in.
You must have changed some of the same input sources that I use. I need to figure this out.
Weren't you going to update the page that you go to when you watch a video as well? What is the ETA on this stuff, or should I hit up Mikey? I'm kind of.
I'm just
waiting. Will you add Mikey on Discord?
I'm waiting for the website.
He likes that.
Mikey, are you there?
Mikey?
Yeah. Oh,
God knows. When
yeah. Well, also, yeah. Yesterday, man, that guy's Star Trek Bridge Crew mod went up, and why was it in the queue so long?
That's because
And then it seems like you guys might have like prioritized it and moved it up the queue.
Well, I
don't know what you guys are talking
Pay a
about.
premium, or did we charge him the normal? What do we charge now? $50?
We don't charge anything. Like people had uploaded mods and I hadn't approved any that day because I wasn't feeling great. And then
we gotta charge them $8.
And then someone opened up a support ticket.
On
Yeah.
there.
So someone opened up a support ticket.
I'm just trying to make us some money, people.
On why has no one approved my mod? And then Mikey, rather than just approving it, just went, someone will approve it soon because apparently I have to do it. So, I mean, yeah, that's kind of.
Well, you know what's crazy? There's the thing called this in a business. I'm gonna blow your mind. An organizational chart, and that knows who is capable of making certain decisions. So if he didn't know, then you could tell him he could do it.
Am I just learning that the whole crux of the business, like if you're sleeping, nothing can get approved?
Pretty much.
The only person who does
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
I have no help with the website really, other than obviously making the website like he does, but like running it, not so much.
Interesting.
Wow, it sounds like Danny's like on the verge of owing an apology.
This is like you're juggling eggs and throwing them at Mikey at the same time.
It's not Mikey's job. Mikey's job is to code the website. So you're right. I shouldn't expect him to.
So it was your job.
Yeah, it was my job.
Oh, okay.
But that's not what I'm bringing up.
So now you apologize to Mikey.
I don't care whose job it is, but there's only one person that can do it.
Well, Mikey can technically do it.
Oh. Back into Mikey's court.
Well, he has access to do anything because he made.
Danny's saying he has the technical know-how, but not the responsibility.
It's
Morgan with a lot of questions. I was just going to say what Morgan's trying to say is like, could Morgan help you?
If you wanted to.
Thanks, James.
I mean, I admin like my work website. Like I'm constantly doing stuff like approving things and
Let's take it offline.
Disapproving?
Because maybe you should have
no.
access to it. No, you should have access to it. It's just I can't really do it while we're on having this. Anyway, it's not.
Yeah, just give me your password.
No, that's not how we do it. The Brad Han.
We've done it before. It's okay. It's a Gamefront thing. Just bring it up on screen for everybody.
A dead boss is a dead boss. James Heaney for the win.
Monitor 1.
Kamikaze Scott Nia Joe
Nice
versus
transition.
Candle Brain. James.
Come on, man.
I think Candlebrain James would be a great, like if that would be your outlaw name, wouldn't it? That would be a pretty good.
I don't think I'd ever
CBJ?
use that name publicly.
Said
But you would
CBJ.
definitely use it in private.
In private, yeah. That's what all my friends call me.
ooh, call me Candle Brain.
Just call me Candlebrain. Because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
lit,
Candlebrain
baby.
James over there.
That is lit. It's funny. It's a joke.
Kamikaze says, my art teachers were Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Green. Not bad, but mine was Mrs. Painter, which was pretty cool.
You had an art teacher called Mrs. Painter.
Yeah, in the video I talked about it. There was some
Wow.
wild ones. Actually, she's still alive, and I'm friends with her and Mrs. Horgan, who was my music teacher. It's not Oregon, but it's pretty close, Mrs. Horgan. I liked them a lot, but yeah, strange
That's
names.
amazing. Did you just accept this as did you just start calling it like your maths teacher was Mr. Maths? You know? Mr.
No, I
Calculator?
didn't, but it was one of those things that, like, as a kid, I didn't realize how strong it was, like, how strange it was, but my grandparents would always joke about, like, oh, you've got a teacher named Mrs. Painter, and, like, I didn't realize how unique it was to have both a teacher named Mrs. Horgan and a teacher named Mrs. Painter, and my gym teacher was Mr. Krabby. Who else? There was a gym teacher I never had that was named Mrs. Faker, which was a little strange.
Mrs. Faker.
Yeah.
Wait, and she's a gym teacher you never had?
I never had her as a gym teacher because there was 3 gym teachers. There was Mrs. Psyche, Mrs. Faker, and Mr. Krabby.
Mrs.
And,
Psyche?
Yeah, she was actually
That sounds like
a really
that's
mean
Mrs.
teacher.
Faker.
No, it was
She's
different.
psyching you
Mrs.
out.
Psyche was
This
the
is
mean
all-
teacher.
James, here's
This
the
is a
thing.
lie, isn't it?
I don't
James, are you
believe
lying
anything
again?
you're saying. You're full of
I'm
it.
starting to worry
Yeah.
about this.
Bill, if I had to choose a religion and donatology, my worry. Saddest boss kill. Wow.
Adonitology. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's Adonis, the god of sex.
Okay. Mono Mike says 1 hour, 7 minutes, 25, priceless spook face. I'm guessing this is your reaction, James.
A religion where followers worship big curvy women's butts.
Okay. But I'm sure it comes from the root of like Adonis, like being
Yeah,
that Greek god of like
I
being
just
sexy.
liked your whoa there. That was so Joey Lawrence from
Whoa.
Blossom.
Whoa!
But with a more intense face. Like instead of like, whoa, it was like, oh shit my pants. Like Scooby.
Do you
Anyone
need
knows,
your
Shaggy
Heaney trained
catchphrase?
Shaggy's catchphrase from Scooby
Yeah,
Doo?
what was the thing that he would say? Yeah. If you were gonna put
Scooby snacks?
I don't know if he had a catchphrase. Shaggy didn't have a catchphrase.
Whoa,
did he?
Scoob! Zoinks! Yeah. Well, actually, I think they all said zoinks. I love the word zoinks.
it's true. Maybe they all did kind of say zoinks every once in a while. Zoinks?
I actually
That was Scooby,
loved
right?
Scooby Doo, but I was
one of my
probably,
favorites.
like the old, but it got really bad when they added Scrappy Doo. Like that, not initially when they added Scrappy Doo, but the more they focused on Scrappy, the worse it got. And that was kind of the first time I saw. That was the
awful.
first time I
But yeah,
noticed
all
people
the
like
crossover
making.
stuff.
The original was the best. It jumped the shark pretty quickly after that.
Yeah.
Of all shows to jump the shark, Scooby Doo.
I know, right?
It was always an
Ice-
old man who just was upset with those kids, and he had a mask on.
Ice comes in and says, "Need your Heaney trained? Drop him off at the Morgan School of Hard Knocks." That feels like totally honest and real. I feel like Morgan School is the School of Hard Knocks.
That would be so adorable if, like, either Morgan, maybe think about, I don't know, like maybe if James and Aaron have a kid someday, but I was thinking if you had like a puppy school or something, they could drop off Punkert and they'd be like, all right. It's like Matilda almost, like, and you're the eat all the cake. No?
I don't know
I'll
what you're
take the
talking
role.
about.
I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Apparently,
Ulusiles Botnet says, "Why does James remember the names of teachers he had in primary school? which is a weird way to call elementary school. But thinks that sacred tears are respect mats and that Sif is Aldrich's dog.
Yeah, it's wild.
I don't know. I thought Sif was that giant wolf with the sword. What's the name of the wolf with the sword in his mouth?
That's Sif.
Okay, and whose dog is he?
He's his own dog.
No, whose sword does he have? Whose sword is in Sif's mouth?
Just found
it. And whose grave
is
in
his mouth?
Oh, it's Artorias. Artorias' sword.
Artorias.
Sure.
So forgive me that I mistook Artorias for Aldrich.
I feel like someone needs to back me up on that because I'm probably wrong. I don't need that to be like now taking a
Steve
place
the Ghost says along
special brain knowledge here.
We'll figure it out.
I also remember my phone number from when I was 5 years old was 312.
It's not still your phone number.
639-0527. Well, it was the area code. The area code was where it was 1312, which is so similar to 310. So 312-639-0527. And I used to live on 3712 Three Oaks Road. I remember all these things that aren't important, but now I don't know my mom's cell phone number. I don't know anybody's cell phone number because I forgot how to memorize stuff.
This is why you shouldn't do candles.
Incoming! Boomer time!
Apparently,
that's your old phone number.
Shaggy's catchphrase was Zoinks. Apparently, that was just Shaggy.
That number still rings.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody else has it now.
Well, who's going to answer it?
I don't know.
It's probably James's mum who still lives at the same address.
Well, you have to ask. I had no idea. I didn't put it all together. I didn't put it together.
Your mom's phone number to everybody.
And address.
Ask for. They won't know James. You're gonna have to ask for Jimmy.
The worst I've ever done is give out the local Pizza Hut number.
Oh, I have a question for you, James. Is your surname Heaney or is it Heen?
What?
Is your surname Heaney or is it Heen?
My last name is Heen. My last name is Heen, but because we put it like it's a verb, we call it doing the Heaney.
That's bullshit.
Wait, I'm so sorry, Danny. I'm lying.
I was right.
I'm lying.
I was right. No,
well,
you
see,
my last name is Heaney.
Oh,
so I was right. Okay, Zach, you owe me another apology.
I thought it was Heen.
See, we had this debate during our stream yesterday, and I could have sworn.
I was like, maybe it was Heaney, but I only cashed a couple of your checks that one time.
Hey, don't cash my checks.
Danny should have a squat counter instead of a death counter.
Squat.
Two-hand the conglomerate seal with that white page so frequently.
James, don't make me wag my finger at you. Why do you two-hand it, James?
For the strength bonus.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I lied again, Morgan. I do it on accident. It's not on purpose. It's unintentional.
What are you?
And I try to excuse myself and say it's a strength bonus, but it's for no reason. I don't really mean to do a two-hand of the spells.
He's saying to do it. You're supposed to for the strength bonus. That's right.
But what kind of strength do you need when doing spells?
Because they're... we'll talk about it on the video. I need more Elden Ring videos. One every 2 weeks is too long to wait.
They threw James under the bus. But yeah. Well, no, James was away for a few weeks.
Yeah, but that was like a month ago, and we banked up some videos for that. This was all Morgan's fault.
You haven't recorded any more since. What do you want me to say?
Morgan was out partying hard and like couldn't get himself up on last Monday.
Brunch and chilling. Brad Hahn, over the past 17 years of shift work, I've learned that the nana nap is the most important part of the day. Oh yeah,
that's just like
what's a nana nap?
The 15-minute.
Which Monday are you talking about, James?
On Monday, October 31st, Morgan was not available. The weekend before
That's
that,
not true. I saw him streaming with Danny that day.
He was only available for the thing that he promised to do because he was busy that day, which I respect.
That was Halloween, wasn't it? He wasn't there for our Halloween stream. We were streaming.
Yeah, it was Halloween.
It was on Halloween. He came in, despite being really busy. He sacrificed his time, and he came in to honor a promise, which is a valiant thing to do.
Look, let's just settle one thing right now, okay? The fact is, right, as long as you give Morgan a consistent date and time, he will show up and be there. Okay.
99% of the time.
99% of the time.
With that
But
asterisk,
if you
there,
break-
That number's getting lower.
Well,
but
I mean,
it should be getting.
If
lower.
something comes up, like there's gonna
It
be
was
some
twice
Mondays
in a
that
row
I'm
on
just
our
higher.
end, so at least I think 99% high there.
Well, based on you got to remember that I'm streaming every morning as well,
Yes.
so it makes the percentage.
Yeah. When you're talking about
Higher.
like, yeah, how many days a year he's on, that is probably higher than 99%.
No, that's a lie.
You don't think that
90
you're there
over
more than
99%?
99% of the time accurate?
No.
Well,
he
it's pretty
streams.
close.
Well,
You do
I
a
mean,
good job.
He streams. He
You
does
do a
5
good job.
days.
You
he
do a
does
good job.
5 days a week,
We all
right?
agree.
So
Yeah.
52
Hey, weren't
times
you gonna
5.
put your streamy up behind you?
I haven't picked it up yet. It's still at the studio. I forgot to grab it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they still had it.
Yeah. So he.
No,
So
I-
he does.
it's-
Oh,
the
does
ERB guys have it.
He does 260 out of the 365 days of the year, which is not
Yeah.
99%.
No, I'm
No,
saying that
not
he
99%.
honors
Take it easy,
99%
James.
of
We're
Those
his
are the
good.
days-
We're good. We don't need to fucking
Those
do
are the
an
days
Excel
that I'm
sheet on this
supposed to
stuff.
be streaming. So
Yeah.
of those days that I'm supposed to be streaming, I probably make 99% of them.
That's what I said. That was what I was getting.
You said over 99%, which is crazy.
I think like 99.01.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think anyone's good at math here. I'm
No,
terrified.
I'm bad. Scroll it up.
We saw
Yeah.
Spooky Face. We saw a lot
Just
of
keep it
this.
scrolling.
Okay, two-handed claw mark. I need more Elden Ring. We saw that.
Over
we're
the
on this
past
one.
17. Oh, yeah. 1, 0, 2, 10. Nice. 7th death. You're doing great, James.
What?
You
Did I
died
only
7
put the number
times? That's
7?
impressive.
I think to these. Oh
Um,
my god.
99%
so
of
horrific
the
to look at.
99% of the death count.
Can
is
you thumb that
accurate.
up, please? I'm
not
gonna
true.
find that video too. That is something special.
When you look at
I
how many
count-
deaths we're at probably
You didn't even
400
make it
something
smaller.
deaths.
I'm impressed that you are 63 hours in and you've only died 7 times. I think
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
is-
good.
That
It's
is-
pretty good.
You should
actually.
mark it as a challenge run.
You should, do a no death run or 7 death run.
Oh yeah, I did. I took my birthday week off. You're right, Steve the Ghost. So 51 times 5.
We've moved on. Elmo Mike says, "What an epic ending!" And then
Roll that bean
all
footage.
right.
Let's see it.
I don't think there is. He didn't link anything.
What an epic ending. It was an epic ending. And then
Probably the last
Kamikaze
30
says,
seconds.
yeah, it,
You want to watch the credits? Fair enough.
No, like the last 30 seconds of gameplay.
yeah, it's
Oh,
a
James
pretty
finishes the
epic
game?
ending.
Fuck yeah, this would be sweet.
It might be just before
Oh.
that.
So this is
Wait,
just
did you beat this guy? I think you do beat
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy.
I think you got to go back like 30 seconds from there.
Elmer of the Briar.
Wait, have you not seen this guy?
I can't remember. Have I beaten? I think I may have beaten Elmer of the Briar. Yes,
Oh,
I
look at that.
remember him with his big meat cleaver.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what happens. You die.
The doc kills the boss. Does that count? You
9.
got it. Oh
9.
my
Wait, you just started
God.
counting? Oh my god. You just start. How's it?
98%
I
of the
think
time.
we need an explanation. Yeah,
98% of the
That's
time.
good. The math is strong within us.
What the frick? And
that's
look
tough
at it.
stuff,
It's
guys.
covering everything
That's
up.
like-
He didn't shrink him.
98%. Well, what it is I do all the deaths and then I copy paste and I just check to make sure.
Stop doing that.
You don't check
Yeah,
to
stop
make
doing
sure
it that
anything.
way. You didn't check it.
You're like some of the.
What it was is I probably
organizational chart.
checked one. I probably checked one that was correct and thought that I had copy pasted it on all of them. I should probably check the last one.
You should check every one of them.
It's hard
Can
to
you
check every
imagine
one
if
of
someone
them.
actually was being paid for this job and every time they'd be turning something in? So, are you really spending enough time doing this video? Really, I don't know.
So that
It's what you're
102.10 is
getting.
when you stopped.
10210.
Oh God.
Yeah, so on his 7th death, he just died going from 7 basically.
Does he not die one more time, and then it's just like he has
Well,
zero
no,
deaths?
there must be a
bunch of
death in
times
between.
the boss.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
people get it.
Kamikaze, I said you stopped checking on the timestamp he listed. Like, quality control went out of the window from that point forwards.
Well, what it was is like when I have a video that's an hour and 8 minutes long, I usually highlight everything that's on there and I right click and I paste attributes. And sometimes I do rush because I mean this was published 8 days ago, but it was even before that. I don't remember what was going on because it's so long ago when I made this. But I was apparently I was rushed. I don't know what I was doing. I'm trying to think of what happened that long ago.
You had your laptop in your hand, and it started raining while you're walking bunker.
Just tell a lie. I mean, that's what you usually do.
Oh, I remember now. There was a team of assassins that had arrived to try to kill me. And luckily, I was able to use one of my hands to fend them off while I edited the last of this, and I didn't paste the attributes, but I did turn and survive the fight against assassins.
That is impressive.
That's the important part, really. Yeah. I mean, if we really take that into account, we're just glad to have you here.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, we're glad to have you here. Danny, tell him that we're glad to have him here, and it's okay.
Danny, have you ever missed one of the death counts?
Yeah, Danny.
All the time.
Have you ever asked Pill to keep track of your death?
Yeah, it's true. If Pill wasn't keeping track, mine would just be way off. Yeah, it's true.
But I'm doing mine. Like one of those like serial killer boards, like up on his wall, like that's for like, doing Gamefront stuff.
He's literally just keeping us together.
We're not going to post the montage video. We're not going to do it. I hope you spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, have you sent me the footage for his montage video? I need to upscale it and release it.
Nah.
What do you mean? Nah. Send it to me.
That's how we keep them working, man.
Please,
you had your chance.
Send it to me. Oh, you haven't sent it to me. How can it be my chance?
I haven't uploaded it to the drive yet.
I thought we have a OneDrive that we're all sharing.
Yes.
That's like got 5 terabytes connected between 3 hard drives.
Oh, I'll put it up there.
Thank you. Okay. Just do it now. Kamikaze, I said, FYI, the poison katana you received inflicts deadly poison and not normal poison. It does more damage than normal poison, but it has a shorter duration. The same applies.
That's fine.
For any weapon with innate poison status build-up, i.e. not from Ashes of War, spells, items, or buffs. Cool. And then this is very
cool.
Oh God.
Cool.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is that one of James's AI things?
This is
what?
No, this is Food Truck Simulator, but it does look like one of James's AI artwork. What would you type in to get? What would you type in to get that picture?
I would probably write somebody shouting French fries out of their mouth.
Yeah, after they've had acid thrown.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Kamikaze Eye says Mac with a Mac, so you can Mac while you Mac a Mac. For context, there was the computer in the game is labeled as a PC, but it's very clearly a Mac. But yes, if you Mac with a Mac, you can indeed Mac while you Mac a Mac. Pelagius says Kermit reviewing games, nice. Game could use some work on the UI, but if you like Sims, it's fine, I guess.
I like how you flip that.
I guess it's fine. It's the same context.
Yeah.
Kamikaze Ice says, well, I said the wrong word and then I corrected myself on the fly, and I think that's the
dude. I'm appreciating the way
Thank you.
You still got the point across, but you gave it your own flair, Ric Flair.
Woo! Kamikaze Ice says one of these days.
Love it.
Danny is going to go full squats and just commentate over another video and trash talk the whole time, or give lavish praise for everything. I have offered to commentate on Elden Ring before. I've not been allowed as of yet. Kamikaze Ice again says 25.15. Danny's two-handing his meat. can't stick it in his buns, and as soon as he puts his meat on the table, it gets dirty.
That was a dirty countertop you had.
It was a dirty countertop.
Glad I watched it at night.
The game hadn't given me the opportunity to clean it yet, so.
It must have, dude. It's disgusting because you were just throwing your meat on that dirty countertop.
I have to admit, like, I wouldn't want to eat food that had been prepared on that countertop, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
and the way you cut your first bun was hilarious.
I just sliced the tiny bit off the top.
You're just like, okay, I'm going to just take off the top. Could have made a quadruple Big Mac the way you were cutting the bun.
I was kind of disappointed though, right? Because I thought it would make a difference, but it doesn't. The game was just like, right, nope, I have 2 perfectly sliced buns. Like it was kind of like.
Well, it looked the same, but that was it's funny that it did give you a little meter.
Oh,
or something
like the points
are supposed to line up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna actually have to flip your knife on your own, but it did seem like it just chose when you went to the tomato, which you sliced so thinly and so perfectly. Oh god!
I am good at the old tomato slicing.
You guys didn't watch this video? It was oddly erotic in my mind, but it's just watching food being prepared by another human being. Oh,
it's an interesting combination of management sim, driving simulation. Insanely, it's somehow the actual driving bit is better than Saints Row. I don't know how that works. It looks nice graphically. It looks better than Saints Row 2, strangely enough. And then once you actually find where you want to start selling your food, then it turns into like you saw there, where you just start cooking food.
James, were you trying to tell us something with those the face touching there, like a steal first or something?
Yeah. No, the truth was
no.
What I was doing is I know that OneDrive is mine. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been paying attention if it's full. So maybe Morgan put it up there and it's full. But then I checked and it's got 977 gigs. So there's still an extra 28 gigs, 23 gigs.
I need to delete a bunch of old stuff off it.
It's fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't maxed out.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been able to put it up.
Okay. What were you saying before about hating lying and how it was the worst thing ever? I mean,
but I'm doing a bit. Everyone knows I'm lying.
So basically it's okay if you do.
I didn't. Yeah, in context.
Well, did you notice
James's entire life is a bit? He gets a free pass for this.
WWF reference, and Morgan made I didn't even see any inkling of shock that I had done that. Even right now.
World Wildlife
Federation? No.
Federation?
The wrestling thing. I made the Ric Flair comment.
Ever since they hired Logan Paul, I'm out, baby.
But that's old school Ric Flair. Oh, you're just out completely, though.
Ric Flair was WC. Oh, you're out completely.
What is on your fingers? Is that a cooler wedding ring?
So you don't watch AEW anymore because Logan Paul's in WWE?
Yep, you got it.
Didn't he pull his ACL or something? Because the last
MCL and TCL and the PPL.
So you are following it?
No, I saw a thing about it.
Do you know the disgusting thing though? I don't like Logan Paul very much either. But
I mean, he's a good wrestler.
He's a sickeningly good wrestler. For someone who's got not that much experience, the guy knows.
Did you watch that Frog Splash video?
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Sick.
Does that just make it worse for you?
Have you seen him box?
I haven't seen him box, but I know he's boxed YouTubers a few times. But
he's pretty good, actually. No, I don't buy any of that stuff lightly.
Well, they're unsanctioned fights.
So what does that even mean?
Good point.
It means they're not no one's making sure that it's fair or that it it's not sanctioned by any reputable organization.
Does that mean it's fake?
Yeah.
It could be fake.
But
I mean,
you don't know.
It could be fake
because it's not.
It's not like WWE. Okay, that's super legit. Okay.
Well, at least they are. Yeah, they are intentionally fake. It's art.
That doesn't hide the
fact that
it's fake. I always find it funny when people say wrestling's fake, and I'm like, yeah. So I mean, most of the TV shows you watch are also Game of Thrones, by the way, is also fake. Just
so you know. Not.
No, come on.
What do you mean?
Then why have I been sitting on this egg?
That's an interesting retort, though, I guess.
I was
No,
just
not
about
really.
to get
Like
into a fire with this egg
any
to make
kind
a
of
dragon.
anything that's serialized fiction is like, why is it? It's exactly the same thing, isn't it? Why
Wait,
would
let
you
me
watch
Google
any kind
this
of
word fiction.
Fiction means not of reality.
Yeah, right.
Fictionalized.
When I see a dragon show up,
No, this
generally I
says
know this
literature in
isn't
the
of
form of
reality.
prose.
Okay. And when you see the Undertaker shooting lightning bolts from like the roof of the arena, you believe that's real? Or are you just dumb?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
come on, man.
I am pretty dumb. I'm not gonna. Thanks, Morgan. I saw that.
I mean, I've been
agreement.
believing James's lies for a long time. So
Sorry, I'm sorry that you believe that.
So now that I'm saying truths, you gotta nod along. I'm not dumb. Yep, he is dumb.
I think if Danny was a real burger
nice
flipper,
to hear the truth every once in a while. I'll tell you that much. Get on Parlor, people.
I think if Danny was a real burger flipper, he would dress up as that "you're just another customer" lady for Halloween. I would just dress up as "you're just another customer."
You know how
for
awkward
Halloween
that would be. Yeah, the one character no one gets. Like that's just really creepy.
People were trying to get me saying I would be dressed as Havel or something. I was like, no, you don't understand. Like if I was doing a cosplay, if I was doing Halloween,
my god, if you were the Onion Knight just sitting outside on your porch,
just going
out, that'd be pretty funny.
That's
have like a sign that just has 3 dots on it, just 3 dots
above my head. Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
I look very depressed all the time. Anyway, I would be.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be perfect Onion Knight. Come on, that's someone needs to get me an Onion Knight costume. It's just how it has to be.
You can do it yourself.
RE6.
You really don't need to. Okay, sorry, Morgan. Jesus.
Bill, who are they? James is 226.
All right,
no
who
audio
are they?
for you guys. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh, this is the static thing. God damn it.
Yeah,
this made me so mad.
There's 4 solid minutes of.
It is so funny. I actually laughed so hard. Aaron was like, "What are you doing over there?" And I was like, watching Morgan yell at me. And then a couple days later, I was like in the kitchen making coffee or something, and I was just watching the video I had uploaded again, laughing again. And Aaron's like, "What are you watching?" It's like Morgan yelling at me again. I don't know why I thought it was so funny, and she thinks that I'm like there's something wrong with me that I
there
like
is something
how
wrong with
you yell.
Because I'm sitting here like trying to figure. You guys are like they're static.
I don't know what to call it. Okay,
distortion.
I don't know.
It warbled, but static is not. It never sounds like static. Static is fixed by shoring up all the connections. Like the static means there's something wrong with the mic and that there's electricity like not connecting properly somewhere.
Well, it was my own mistake.
I was like going over and over. I'm like unplugging stuff. Like what's going on, and it's very like the second I actually saw the video and heard it, I was like, oh, that's a distortion from processing. Danny, the same thing. It was just the way it was being described.
But
I was trying to fix a completely different problem.
What I was saying is I thought it was an internet thing. I was saying I think it's internet, and I said, but I know you have really good internet, so I guess that would be a processing thing. But in my opinion, it seemed like your internet was cutting out. But nonetheless, I don't think I'm alone. It sounds like a lot of people thought that 4 minutes and like something seconds of tech was very funny.
Real fun. I had a great time.
I'm sure you didn't, but sometimes acting is and performing.
I wasn't acting. I was pissed.
You were acting real pissed.
Acting is reacting.
I was very frustrated. And it wasn't until we were already live streaming that it was even mentioned.
Which is why I thought, I didn't notice it before we were live streaming because we didn't do fan mail or anything. That was the first thing we did that day.
Yeah. Well, it's all sorted out now.
Danny's to blame.
No.
And then the audio
like
desync is real.
It was
audio
Halloween
desync
again.
is real. So can we see if there's an audio desync? Because this is my concern. I think that I saw desyncing also.
I know
But-
that
that
the
was with me.
people at home can't hear it. I will fix it for next week. It's just I can't
Yeah.
fix it right this second, but
So there's a serious
there is
desync happening.
There is desync there, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't
very
think there's
crazy.
anything we can do about that because that's me recording your internet coming, which is the video is coming at a different time than the audio.
It's all in the past. Let's just move on.
Well, it is something that we need to, because we're going to do this stream again today. I'd like to figure out if there's a way that we can record the video without desyncing.
We'll figure it out later.
Can't go in the past. We don't have a DeLorean, so fucking move on, dude.
Just keep putting Bondo on it.
Keep rolling.
I don't know.
And then the last one is, I love how James makes a mistake. 100% he can't name these games. But I'm correct. And I think I did say the right 3 games that Leon was in. Resident Evil 2,
do it again.
Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6. Is it 2, 4, 6? I can't remember.
Well, this is 6, right? He's been in 3 games prior to 6. So what are the 3 games before 6?
Oh, then it would be 2, 3, 4.
He's in 3? Dead Silence? Are we fucking serious? No one's.
I said what I thought.
I have no idea.
The game, right?
I haven't been paying attention to these games. I'm just trying to get through them.
You could say it again, though, James. You're more than welcome to be like, no, I'm 100% sure.
I am not 100% sure, but I'd bet money because I'm a
Dark
better.
Chronicles and 4. Which one is Dark Chronicles?
Is 3 called Dark Chronicles?
This is the part.
Am I gonna have to hit a bitch when I'm in Venice?
People are always like, "Oh, Village," and they're like, and then I'm like, 8,
Why
and they're like, "No."
This man? Really
well, the VII in Village is like the 8 in Roman numerals, isn't it? So it's clever. It's both Village and 8 at the same time.
Wait, no, VIL.
Yes, but if you look at the logo, you'll see that the V and the I and the L are in a different color to make it look like the number 8 in Roman numerals.
Oh,
so all of a sudden the I is a capital.
Listen, I didn't choose the font.
Yeah, Dark Chronicles is like on Sega Dreamcast, I bet, or something like that. It was one of those.
Elmono Mike, I'm ecstatic to see the next episode. El Scorcho, I think I could watch a full episode of Sorting Through Tech Issues. I love when Morgan yells at James over tech problems. P.S. One way around the tech issue is to play together in person again. Never.
Yes.
But then again, El Scorcho did enjoy the tech issues, and
Yeah, we'll just keep it rolling. More of that coming your way.
Just an entire. When you do April Fools next year, just do an entire video of tech issues.
Morgan has he has a 22 cal in his drawer, and every day he spins the cylinder. Just click. Okay. Well, next Monday I'll do it again and see how this pans out.
I would never do it with such a small caliber. 5005.
That's all you need if you put it right to the fucking. What do you want to fucking make a
a point, yes. I want to make a point. A hollow point. 3830. It is infuriating to watch James figure out
Full Metal Jacket.
Strong thing selected. I don't see what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
He's right there.
You were on it?
This was fun to watch.
That's your case. You're opening your case over and over again. You're looking at it.
Because there's no audio.
So I was right. There is no put it in the case.
Yes, there is.
For the first, the meds for that one, it's
you go
in
to the
your
right.
inventory. Like you actually, but then you could build your stuff, right?
Yeah, you
like
combine it
your
or put it
herbs,
in your case.
and then it gives you the option to like add it to your thing. But the
So, like, your
first
quick
med
menu.
sprays you actually have to use in your equipment like load. But you can add up to I think 12 or 14 in your bottom right, like inventory to pull. Also, you can multi-combine kind of like the previous one of the games. Like if you have
because you were looking at the med spray, not the powders, the herbs.
Not the herbs, yeah. But you can do a green and a red, and it's going to turn into 6. I'm doing it with my hands. And then if you add another green to it,
look at the blank look in his face. He has no idea what you're saying, and he can't wait to make an excuse. Go ahead, James.
Do you think Punkert has his paw like up his back and is like controlling him? Yes, tell them you're walking me. I don't know. Say in the rain. Rain.
James, your excuse?
50:05. Oh, the excuse is that I think that the resolution was so low that I couldn't read the text on the screen.
Even though you're reading it off in the clip. Okay, 50:05. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Oh, this is such.
Oh, was this the train?
He died to the train
This is
so
like
many times.
Twice here, and then like a couple, once or twice more at the other end.
And then I'm like, follow me, and he's like, okay, I'll follow you. And then he's like, oh, it's following you, but on the other side. Holy moly!
Hey, yeah, that was dumb. That was pretty dumb of me.
It's kind of that moment where you're like, follow me, and then you would like look to your right, and James is like running next to you. You're like, no, stay behind, like follow me. It's like, no, I'm over here.
I'm gonna get to the end of the game, and I'm just gonna have a trash bag full of like sloppy James parts. I'm gonna be like, this is my friend, we made it. Just mush in a bag.
How many emblems did we miss before we realized we had to shoot them?
Yeah, oh man, only one.
I love that you opened the one drawer and you guys are both like, that's an emblem. Cool. See you guys later.
It's weird. Like it's weird to just bust a cap in an office like into a desk. Like,
yeah,
true,
it doesn't take you into the game. It doesn't.
You guys did play Resident Evil 5, right?
Yeah, but
we don't know.
A while ago.
Oh,
we literally don't know.
It's true. We put you in your pods and then we bring you out and you're all refreshed.
Resident Evil again?
A fresh state. Yeah. Which Resident Evil? Is it Leon? Is he in? We will play Resident Evil 3 then. It's Leon.
Morgan, what if I was to tell you this was been a long experiment to see how long it would take you to realize we've already beaten Resident Evil 6 10 years ago together? This is our second time through the game.
Is it?
No. No.
It could be. I would have no idea.
This is the fourth time we've made it through Resident Evil 6.
Okay.
I
have to believe you because I have no idea. They all are blended together. Every Resident Evil game is the same to me except for one.
I'm telling you that every time that gun goes off one day, and then James has to show up and clean up whatever Morgan has happened, and then replace him with the new clone of Morgan. All right.
Do you see how the V and the I and like the down bits of the L's are like a different color to make it like the number 8 in Roman numerals?
I hate that.
But that's what the logo is.
That looks stupid.
So when they say Resident Evil 8 or Village, both are valid because it's both. It's Resident Evil 8 Village.
I would love to have been in that like boardroom when they were figuring that out. Dude, Village. That's what we'll call because okay, stick with me, guys. Okay, the V is a 5 in Roman numericals, right? And then we're going to continue with that because the I is a 1. It'll be
capital. What? Shut up. You're a freaking genius. Let's make out. And we just rip our clothes off and start making out.
Oh, my God. You just tear our pants off because we're all wearing just terrible pants.
Just slapping them on the desk.
Yeah, and we just smack our dicks around our butts and then...
Hey, you didn't have to say it. We're alluding.
Oh, sorry. I mean, that's just what we do, and that's why I'm going to the.
There's a fine line between alluding and just being lewd.
I've noticed on many occasions
it's an E.
when
it's an E. Hate this man.
It's an E.
Yeah, it's a letter. It's a letter from a HR. Right, guys? Seriously, HR is gone right now, so I'm fine.
You are HR.
No, well,
you are HR.
Actually, why I have you on the line?
GF, EU.
I haven't got my paycheck since
you started.
Since I started working at Gamefront, I haven't got my paycheck yet. And I was wondering if you maybe knew where those.
That's accounting. You want to deal with accounting on that.
I'm the numbers guy, Morgan. Yeah. I'm the numbers guy.
And that's. Barbara. Oh, you're the numbers guy?
James
I'm the numbers guy. Yeah.
Oh, I was told it was Barbara in accounting.
I double as Barbara when I do emails.
The IRS
okay, I was know
them as Barbara.
Maybe that's your middle name?
Yeah.
James Barbara Haney.
Barbrini.
Yeah, right. Everything's got to have that EY. Good times, guys.
Well, fan mail was great today.
Yes.
Whoa, James is done, guys.
Good job, everyone.
Well, that was fun. Wish it wasn't over, but it is.
When James is done, it's done.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We should work this out now, James, because we are going to come back at 2:00 to stream Resident Evil. Are we doing 2:00 Pacific time, like our 2:00, or are we doing it at 1:00?
Danny,
No.
We're
doing 2:00
Pacific time. We're gonna
time.
stream Elden Ring.
Yeah, 2:00 our time. And the reason I decided
Okay,
that was the numbers because on street cleaning days, I'll have to be moving my car. So if we don't make it standardized, then
wait,
if
why
you know,
can't
then
you
why
move
would
it beforehand?
Because street cleaning's happening.
No, I know, but why can't you move it before the street cleaning?
So this is what happens. The street cleaning's happening, so the street is empty, and at 2:00 it's over. So I move it to where it was, and then the next day I don't have to move it because the parking becomes a problem to be able to move my car there.
But if you left it where it was, then that side gets street cleaned.
I avoid getting a ticket the next day by always moving the car right when the street cleaning's over. And you know how many times I've gotten a street cleaning ticket?
I don't believe you. Whatever you're about to say.
0 times. And that's my method. Is I always make sure I move my car right after street cleaning.
Okay, so
it's like $80
the next day on the other side.
Yes, on the side that I'm parked on right now. But today, so the thing is today I don't actually have street cleaning because it's the first.
So why?
Because it's every other week.
Why
But
is this
because if we
conversation
want to
happening? I'm
have,
so
you
confused.
said that you wanted
Out
it to
of all
start
the
the
things
same
that's not
time
offline.
every week.
I do.
So in order for it to start at the same time every week, we have to make it so that on street cleaning weeks, I don't have to move my car.
Just hear me out. If we started at 1:00, we would be starting at the same time every week.
Yeah, but I would want to take a break at 2:00 to go outside and move my car.
So we're not starting at the same time every week. We're starting at whatever time the street sweeping is.
It's 2:00 every time. It's the same time every week. We're
But
starting
the
at 2
time
o'clock.
has changed, so the rest of the world is still going on.
No,
as
but
if
we're
1 o'clock
going
is
for
2 o'clock.
Pacific. We're doing Pacific. We always said we were doing it in California time.
We always mention specifically that it's California time. So
Yeah.
we're going to come back at 2:00, which is 3:00 for most of you. Just Google Pacific time and look for the notifications. You'll be great.
Yeah.
I've
And we
ordered
will
some food.
not be addressing the
starving.
audience. Yeah. We're going to go.
Where'd you order food from?
Papa John's.
No.
You guys have Papa John's.
Did you get the papadilla?
Papa John's? No, I got.
Did you get breadsticks?
I didn't buy anything. All I bought.
Is that a
was-
fucking thing? Is a papadilla real?
Yeah, of course it's real.
What is it? A quesadilla?
No.
It's
Okay.
what is it called?
I don't know. They
They're
adamantly say it's not a quesadilla, but it's a
It's
papadilla.
it's got.
I know they released.
It's like a
something where it was just,
calzone, right?
literally,
No, I just got an American hot, which is basically just stuffed crust with
What?
jalapenos and pepperoni. Just
Ooh.
cheese.
I'm not against that. I mean, I would. Yeah, I'm not a big pepperoni guy in the first place, but I like the heat that you're bringing.
Let me look at this
But, and
papadilla. I'm
stuffed
gonna describe
crust
it to you.
too. Damn, dude. Jesus
You guys
Christ,
don't
you're
have to
trying
end the
hog those
stream